Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
To the middle. And that one's good. Ingram.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Now ball to the right side. It's stolen by Leonard. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston. Adebayo with it. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Stolen by Ball. To the paint. Tipped. And stolen by Leonard. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
On defense, the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Butler. Now here's Ingram. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Oh, Covington with a block.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington, sends it back.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
They set the pick. Right side Ingram. To the inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Down low. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I'll tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Butler going inside. Count that one. Butler's got 6. Here's Ball. Give him 8. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Here's the pick. Here's Irving. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Horford gets it to go.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside Ingram. With the drive. Crafty move. And it's good on the layup.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Pass to Covington. Adebayo from long range. The shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Covington. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
Now here's Butler. He's got 6. Count that bucket. Give him 8.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Adebayo. The kick to Tatum. Ball outside. It's Covington on the wing. And here's Horford. 5 on the clock. Ball outside. Covington with it. Rebounded by Ingram. Stolen by Ball. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball outside. Outside Tatum. Down low. And they double up Ball. 6 to shoot. Out to Covington. Driving inside.
Boy, you got to... Love the defensive effort, contesting that shot by Kyrie, just trying to frustrate his man on the defensive end.
Pass to Ingram. Now here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving, he wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
Pass to Ingram. Back to Irving. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Pass to Leonard. Now Markkanen. Cleveland calls timeout. So it's the Cavaliers now, trailing by 8. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Markkanen's got his second bucket on the night. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA. And he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Out to Covington. Ball outside. The three is up. Sinks the tray. Ball's got 11 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And the shot's good by Irving.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Ball outside. Lets the three fly. And here's Howard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Ball no good. The Cavs trailing. Ball with a steal. It's Covington on the wing. Horford for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, he can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Ryan?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a 3-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Ingram up top. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
And it's Tatum missing. It's a close game here in Boston. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. So it's Boston with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Covington. Back to ball. Out to Covington. Pass to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And Horford gets it to go.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Tatum can't hit.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Irving. Pass to Butler. Outside for Irving. Back to Butler. Horford with a steal. Howard with the ball. And it's Ingram picking him up. Here's Covington. Puts up a three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Leonard on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. It's a pretty remarkable achievement.
Basket counts.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Ingram. There's the triple. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Outside Covington. And here's Ball. Now Howard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Tatum. Out to Horford. 2 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 11.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Leonard. Here's Ingram. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Irving with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Ingram. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Ibaka. The Celtics with the lead. Beal right side. Gordon on the wing. Now here's Ibaka. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Ibaka's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Ingram. Back to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Pass to Ibaka. Fires it. Rebounded by Butler.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Leonard. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Gordon down low. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Gordon. Oladipo outside. And again, Boston with the triple. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Irving. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Irving's got his third bucket of the night. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Ibaka. And Kawhi Leonard. Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's McDaniels for three.
There's a reason this guy has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. How much pressure can he guard with? My goodness.
Irving, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And here's Oladipo. And Oladipo slams it home.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Outside Butler. Ingram on the wing. The steal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Beal. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Oladipo. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, Matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels, and it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Ingram. Butler up top. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Takes the 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. .102 left in the third quarter. Adebayo with it. Fires for 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Irving with it. He has 6. Takes it inside. And the shot's good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
And that one's good. Covington.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Headed to the floor now is Celtics Entertainment.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Paul. And he drives in. And that one's good. Markkanen. Markkanen's got 10 points in the game.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And the jam by Covington.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Now here's Ball. Here's Horford. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they've racked up
The Cavaliers, 42.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Boston has possession. Here's Ball. Pass to Horford. Out to Covington. Three-pointer. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. And the Celtics lead by 14.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside for Butler. 4 on the clock. Denied by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
The kick out to Ball. And again, Boston with the triple. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And here's Edwards. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with a steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
And that one's good. Covington.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Ball outside. Back to Covington. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Covington. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Stewart.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And here's Leonard. Here's Edwards. Pounded by Tatum.